Hey everyone, welcome to my review for the Dispatch Gear Scissor Fixed Blade Knife. So this is a super interesting product from a company named Dispatch. So I have the sheath the other way around because if you haven't seen what this thing looks like, you're in for a surprise. Let's get it turned around here. That should probably give you a little hint as to what's coming. But first, the sheath and nylon. A couple fasteners here and there, so it's a little better than like your $1 nylon sheath. But you see here this strap is already frilled a little bit, and I haven't even done anything to this. It's fastened with a button though, no Velcro here, so that's nice. Let's undo that. Let's take this weird thing out. So first things first, this is a 4CR13 steel, which is really interesting. That's basically like a harder version of 3CR13, which is really interesting. And here you go. Really weird, right? It has this little hook thing here, which is interesting. It is actually pretty sharp in there. And then a bottle opener. No grooves for your thumb, but as you can probably tell, this thing is definitely more of a novelty type of cool item than like a usable item. But it is actually a full tang design, technically. So you got your blade here, the whole gear scissor mechanism there. You can see the whole tang runs through the entire knife. So it is actually a full tang knife. And with a 4CR13, pretty good steel. So I did actually go out and test this thing a little bit. I think, oh, yeah, my camera is picking it up a little bit. So you can see here there are some really small chips there, but I was able to get the edge back on just fine. Definitely a decent edge on there. I still need to work on that a little bit. And as you can tell, the coating really didn't scrape off a little bit. This is where I was hitting it the most. And, okay, that's not really showing up on camera, but there's definitely a little bit of a coating off there. But, I mean, totally acceptable. Also, in the pictures, it does look black, but as you can tell, it's more of like a gunmetal type of look. So let's get into the elephant in the room here, the scissor mechanism. So the top part here is held down, but it's a little clip in the back, which comes with problems of its own because obviously you can squeeze this top part lightly because there's a little play in the gears up top, and that will make this easily come off if it's not fastened all the way up there. So... okay, well, I probably need to move the bottom one, but anyways, not the best fastener in the world for the back. You see you have a little spring here, and then, so as you can see here, when the gears are all locked in place like this, it'll lock the bottom down as well as a result. So we need to be able to move this back, so move this little lever. I think if we pull down, push down and pull back, it lets us unlock the top gear there, and then we can start moving this. See how the wheels turn together? Ow, I just caught myself. Yeah, I was more focused on getting a camera angle than being safe. That was awkward. And when you turn around like this, no play in this, but there actually was play in this gear here, and I had to Loctite that because the gear was just, it's just got a basic folding knife pivot. Let's see, certain knife here. I have my wow here. So it's the exact, I almost caught myself again, the exact same pivot system as on an average folding knife, except it's holding together these gears instead. So you can still Loctite it and get a better fit and finish there. So here's, there's more fit and finish. So I could probably Loctite that as well, get that tightened down a little bit more. But in general, that is a theme of this. These gears aren't locked down particularly well. And then like you can swivel this forward and it's a cool little mechanism, and then you can lock this back up. You can see it's a little bit at a weird angle, so you gotta kind of pop it into place. What did that really do? Nothing, but it looked cool. So that's kind of the basis of this knife. So while I was chopping, I forgot to mention this, while I was chopping, a lot of forearm soreness almost immediately because like you're squeezing on this thing, that the handle's shifting about a little bit. It's really not practical at all, but it does actually have a decent steel, and like it is full tang, so I mean, yeah, this knife practicality wise not much, but it is really cool. I just wish there was a little more you could do with this, like a little more purpose behind the whole folding mechanism and everything. It's just like, why is that even there? But anyways, this is a really neat novelty item. I mean, if you give this to say a younger person, or I think it is really solid. And actually, the blade design is really not bad. This really was able to carve pretty well into branches. I tried some feathering with it. I'm terrible at feathering, so not gonna Not going to pretend like I did very well with that, but it does feel like, it does have a little bit of practicality with this blade design, and it has a bottle opener. So total novelty knife, but if you know you're getting a novelty knife with okay build quality, you might have to tighten these a little bit. Then I would say it's like a 4 out of 5. But if you're solely looking at practicality, then yeah, the score definitely goes down to like a 3 out of 5. This was $20, so not the end of the world. Decent gift for any guy, really. Any guy is going to look at this and be like, that's a neat little thing. So I would say for me, a 4 out of 5 if you know you're getting more of a novelty item here. That's all I have on this knife for now. Thanks for watching.